It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Carolina Panthers and the New York Giants. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of the game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Oh, it's a foot race. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Dart starting with a pass here. That one's complete right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Quick one to the outside by Dart. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. He finds him right side. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
70 Lions.
He gets it again. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
Completed over the middle. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Things a bit tougher following that penalty. Here's 2nd and 15.
Come on.
Running it after the penalty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
Set cut. Set cut.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the 1st down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
His first throw is an interception. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Darts out of the shotgun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Darts. Forced out to his right. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and a big play follows.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The members tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Would have been a 45-yarder, but instead the offense staying out there. They're going for it on 4th.
19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 17. Panther 6.
Dart going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Check, hurt, hurt.
Dart from the pistol. Has it down close. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to work after throwing the pick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down, Young. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
question, Kate, if the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Tyler Newman with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready, set.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Young working from the gun. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Panthers.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
On the ready.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here, ready.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Okay, ready.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Hubbard. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Ready.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Set, ready. Black 40, 22 needle. Ready.
They're going for it, Young. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game, but unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they're going to manage to take him down at the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunk of yardage.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. From the gun, here's Dart. Complete out to the right side. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Running for the marker on second. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky. Stay tight and force the throw away.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! J.C. Horn to pick it off. This is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This is Allen to return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. As the open man downfield. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Low left side, grabbed by Allen. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. That tackle made by Princely Umami-Ellen.
Ready.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set. 70 Timberwolf. Cut 19.
Dart setting in the throw here. Hits his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down.
60 Bison. Trap 60.
Out with the gun this time. Here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
60 even, 60.
On first down, here's Dart. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
19. 70 range, 70 range. 18, Pioneer. 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught out left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check out.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Throws caught. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
From the pistol, it's Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Yellow. Cut.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He finds a man. That's caught. And he's going to get the first as he's brought down. A little bit muted for a double pass, but hey, did its job. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Young again. Finds him over the middle. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. It's Young to throw here on 1st. It's complete. Sanders has gotten that right. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Down. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Again, it's Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants might be able to get some points late after the interception.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on first down. It's Starks. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game. To kick it away, here's Pinion. This is Allen to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. On play action with Darts. Buying some time left. He's on the... That's complete! Inside the 35-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Viking 18.
Darts out of the shotgun. Looking right, and he finds him. Across the 20, continuing to work. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants make it a 24-point ball game.
Panthers 14.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
Play action now. Young. Flushed out of the pocket.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. 50, quick.
Pass out quickly till he gets. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Buys time, rolling right. Checks this one down, Hubbard. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Let's go now. Black, 95, set.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. He's got it in the red zone. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
Ready.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Young. Finds the in route, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ready.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Young working from the gun. He brings it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Bradley Pinion set to
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. This is Allen to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They'll go play action. Here's Darts. Vacates quickly left side. He's running with it.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Third and a lone yard coming up. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Down, ready.
Out of the shotgun and give to Hubbard. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Allen, the motion man left.
Yellow, 43. Cut.
Young throwing here. He finds space, middle of the field. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
And the Panther first down.
So first down from the 41. From the gun, a give to Brooks. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Young to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Throw here, 3rd down. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This is Allen to return. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Reload! Let's go now!
Driving forward with Scattaboo. He's got room to roam. The 40! At the 20! And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Wow, great stop there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yellow, 20%.
On play action, here's Young. On the move, headed right. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Oh no, they get him yet again. Colson and Devo's got it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Young's pass.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go, Shaq.
Receiver gets in on the handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
From the gun, here's Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70, Timberwolf.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready? Liking 18. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Has some room to work. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set up. COVID-19. Let go.
Darts back to throw. He's got it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Going on 3rd. Here's Dart. Catch made. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll run. It's Scatterboo. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
Set. 70 Lion. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants have likely locked up the win right there. They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants grow the lead now to 22 points.
Panthers
30. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Yellow, 40. Ready?
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready?
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
50.
They run again with Hubbard. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Panthers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's say.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
Here's a give to Hubbard. Makes the tackle. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
That right there is just such a sinking feeling for a running back. You're looking to turn the corner. You're looking for space. You're looking for somewhere to run. But eventually, you've got nowhere to run, and it goes backwards.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
33. Yellow.
Air it out on 3rd. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Black 40. Ready.
Desperation time here. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Got it. Here we go. Hut.
They'll run here, following the penalty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. 22.
From the pistol, it's Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Young on the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They're looking for Tyrone McMillan that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Drawn up for him. So the Giants come away with the win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chain.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Jackson now. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Baltimore.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Jackson now on 2nd down, and unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Genty is in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench to the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jameer Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Allen gonna throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now he's loose down the right sideline. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Big play there for the Bills. It covers 51 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Bills. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Hey, report! Report! It's time!
Off the play fake, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete right side. And a a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
No, we changed it.
Fourth down. Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. He's going to have a Ravens first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And
he will score! Touchdown, Ravens.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Ravens 14, Bills 7.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
First and 10. Now Gibbs on the ground, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a second down and 10. So now they'll throw it with Allen. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs, a short kick, down to the 7.
Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 7.
Now here's second and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. And this time, he's in. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Buffalo. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Jackson. Now pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
3rd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt.
Formation for the Ravens.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they go with Gibbs. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on, the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Allen working from the pistol. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even 1st half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And we'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
The RPO, that one is complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First down, Bills.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good, and the Bills have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd down. Jackson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. The clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Middle. 180. Return. Cut. 180.
Now Jackson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And there's business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. And the pistol, Jackson ready. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a season it has been. He's at 28 touchdowns now for the year. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens will even the score. It's now 21-all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Now
Allen on 1st down. This one is caught. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Montgomery in motion here. Allen now on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Third down and 3. From the gun, here is Allen. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
the Bills' first down.
Throwing now, Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll take this one in. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Now, Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills go up by 7. 28-21.
Ravens 21.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I take a G. Hey, watch it. Do it. Surprise outside, all from the music. Turn the TV off. Ain't with my type activity, but don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many should I see? Send them off. Take a risk or take a trip.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
He'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Carlo Hamilton. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Play action. It's Allen. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, Josh Allen. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. There's that man again. Another catch. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. That one is good. And the Bills will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens have taken a 4-point advantage.
35. Bills 31.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing now. Allen here on first down. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A run here with Gibbs. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. Now he'll run. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
319!
From the gun, it's Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll get this off to Genty. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. But put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. First and 10. Up the middle they go. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. It is 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd down and 9. Jackson. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got Loveland free left side. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion. Continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Genty. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
Made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2.
What? What area?
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.